It's Tuesday, the 25th of June, 2024. Prepare yourselves for the Grand Series finale of the show that will win someone a cruise before 9 o'clock. It's Cruise Deals Live. And what I want to know is, who's he? Who invited him? I have no guest tonight, so we have to do with a cardboard me, I'm afraid. Yes, welcome, my friends, to the last in the current series of Cruise Deals Live. It's not the end, though. It's just the beginning, really, because we have some really good news to share with you right now. Here is the Wheel of Winning. It's been lucky. We've struck lucky twice in 7 shows so far, and tonight we're going to keep spinning with different contestants until the cruise is won. Yeah, it's going to happen. I am giving away a cruise between now and 9 o'clock, and it could be you. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is drop me a text or an email. And tonight I've got a few different things for you to send messages about to get you more entries into the draw and more of a chance of winning that cruise, because someone will be winning it. Will it be me? Let's see on the test spin. Could it be me? Because maybe it's my technique that's just working really, really well at the moment. We're at Future Cruise Voucher. I don't think we're going to move there. Well, that's not a bad prize. You know, everyone playing will win something one way or the other, but one of you tonight will be winning a cruise as well. So start commenting right now. First of all, just an easy one. Tell me who you are, where you are, and how long you've been watching Cruise1st TV. Worth a go, isn't it? You can email studio@cruise1st.tv or text cruise a space and your message to 60777. It's a standard rate text message. Amanda has got a message in straight away. Well done, Amanda. Fantastic. That's one step closer to you playing later. Remember, on all of your messages, whether you text or email, I need your name and your number, because I'll be calling more than one of you to spin later, unless the first person wins the cruise, in which case, actually, we might still spin it again. Anyway, after that, who knows? Yeah, exactly. If we've got the rest of the show to fill, who knows? I want everyone watching right now to send in a message tonight, and I promise I'm going to spend more time reading them out in this show than any other we've done before. You can send any comment you like. I just want to see them all right now. So let me tell you what's going on in the show. As it's the last one in the series, we're going to make it completely and utterly different. I'm going to run through the show and showcase some of my hot pick offers available at Cruise1st and remind you of the opportunities that are really worth grabbing now, because although we're seeing the sun right now and it was gorgeous today, we still need to get those plans in place for when the weather turns again, which is probably Monday. I've got exclusive upgrades, exciting stays around the world. They're all cracking offers. I might also give you a hint of something else that is happening. We were going to reveal some other big news tonight, but we haven't quite got the I's dotted and T's crossed yet, but I might hint at that a little bit later on. Anyway, right, so while I'm going through all of the offers, make sure you're dropping me messages telling me who you are and where you are and how long you've been watching us. You've got all the details to get in touch. Right, in the meantime, let's kick things off with a bit of a Royal Caribbean offer for you, and our Independence of the Seas transatlantic offer for the 16th of October next year, over 18 nights in all. So many of you are already booked on this one, and we sail out to the Caribbean from the UK, and then we stay in Orlando and fly back. So on this offer, if you're flying back at the end of the holiday to Manchester, Birmingham or Glasgow, we start your holiday in Manchester, Birmingham or Glasgow, and we've put on this beautiful coach transfer for you to get you all the way down to Southampton to start the cruise, which will be very, very lovely indeed. It's one of those lovely Eavesway coaches. You see them going up and down the M16 and whatever, up and down to Southampton, wherever you live in the UK. You might have been on the motorways and thought, oh, look, there's the Cruise1st logo on the back of a coach. And that's the coach transfers that take you down to Southampton. And they are brilliant. When you get there, of course, this is the ship that you are on. It is Independence of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. She's amazing. And you've got quite a few opportunities, actually, to be sailing with Independence of the Seas as well. She's doing a number of itineraries. in the UK before, and this is the last one. So I think she's with us from May to October or April to October next year. She's doing a number of different cruises, from 2 nights up to 12 or 13 nights. And then this is the last cruise of the season where she goes to relocate out to Fort Lauderdale because she's spending the winter there in 2025 to sail around the Caribbean. Lucky her. This is your cruise that you're doing. So, of course, you're joining her down in Southampton. And then we're going out to La Coruña and Vigo in Spain, Lisbon in Portugal, across to the Azores, then across the pond to Nassau in the Bahamas, and then into Fort Lauderdale. That's where we leave Independence. But we're staying in Orlando for a 3-night stay on that one, which is brilliant. So we are going to go over to Orlando and have a look. I'd love to take you there live right now, but alas, here's something we taped earlier. Here we go, off to Orlando for 3 nights in a hotel there, which is brilliant. Of course, you can go to all of the parks over there. Disney World, of course. You've got so many others as well. You've got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You've got Universal over there. So much, honestly. And there's things like shopping and, you know, other bits and pieces that you can do. 3 nights is a good swing if you've never been here before. Be really, really nice. If you're taking the kids with you, so much the better. If you're just going as a big kid, even better. This is a Cruise1st exclusive package as well, by the way. And tonight, just to mix things up a little bit, we are going to offer you an even lower deposit if you want to book this tonight. Now, normally the deposit is £249 per person, but if you book it tonight, and remember our phone lines are open right the way through until 10 o'clock tonight. Remember, there's one magic number for this show, 0800 953 4701. Kimberly is looking after the team who are calling you tonight. And instead of £249 deposit each today, we're offering just £100 per person deposit if you want to get this booked tonight. And your price for the whole jolly lot, please, Mr. P, if you will. Rolling those numbers. Ta-da! 1499. So you are getting a lot of cruise there, and you're getting your stay in Orlando, and you're getting the flight back to the UK. And if you're flying back into Manchester, Birmingham or Glasgow, you're getting the coach transfer at the beginning to take you down to the ship in Southampton to start the cruise. Even better, here's the upgrades. If you want to go for RC517, so it's only another £99 if you want to go up to your ocean view, and you've got your balcony price there as well. Remember, this is exclusive to us here at Cruise1st. So if you are interested, remember, even lower deposits tonight. Normally it's normally it's £249 per person deposit, but because you're watching this show live right now, we're doing £100 per person deposit. We've got a lot of people watching as well. A lot of people are messaging in. Brilliant, brilliant. You've swerved the wing bag kicking. There'll be no spoilers as well, by the way. I doubt anything would have happened by the time we go off air at 9 o'clock, will they? Yeah, it'll still be. Richard's making a sign like he's got glasses on. That's his prediction. Richard behind the cameras has just done this. Let me show you, look. Keep your message. He's just done this. He reckons that will be the score by 9 o'clock. I couldn't care less. Anyway, comments. Let's see who's commented in so far. Like everything's falling apart. Tina and Jay, we are new to cruising. Only done 4 cruises, but we've got the bug. Fantastic. Christine James and Fiona Pierce says, been watching Cruise1st for 4 years. Gonna miss the live shows. We'll do some more in the future. I promise this is only a pause for now. There's a good reason why. In fact, there's a couple of very, very good reasons why we are doing it. Stop pumping me for gossip. I will tell you, honestly. Jason says, I've been watching for about 5 years now. Joan in South Tyneside, she says, I've been watching Cruise1st for too many years to mention. My favourite channel. Thank you. You are our favourite viewer, Joan. Thank you very much. Elaine says, I've been watching Cruise1st for years and I'm just come back from a 35-day cruise and stay. We went to Dallas, Sydney, and then got on the Celebrity Solstice for 5 days in Honolulu. It was fantastic. Thanks. Nice to see you, Derek. Keep up the great work. I'd rather watch you than... I can't say the name of that programme. EastEnders. No one watches that anymore. Do they? People still watch that now? Do they still make it even? Didn't even know they still made it. Steve says, I've been watching Cruise1st for over 10 years. Just come back from New York on Anthem of the Seas. Brilliant. I hope you had a wonderful time. Keep your messages coming in. You email studio@cruise1st.tv or you text Cruise a space and your message. Look at that. Handyman and presenter all in one. Text Cruise a space and your message. Send it to 60777. Don't forget to tell me who you are, where you are, and put your number on it as well. How about a different thing to text in about? How about you tell me your favourite cocktail? Loads of you have been on cruises, I know. Tell me your favourite cocktail and which ship shook it up best for you. I had to say that really, really slowly. What's your favourite cocktail and which ship did you enjoy the best cocktail? Maybe you had one for the very, very first time on one of the ships as well. Richard likes cocktail, don't you, Richard? Yes, you like a Mai Tai, don't you?
Oh, I do.
Like a Mai Tai. There is Richard. There he is. There he is, star of the show. Right, okay, now remember, one of you will be winning a cruise for free thanks to this show before 9 o'clock. It is going to happen. It happened last week, actually, and it will definitely, we are making it happen tonight, I promise you. We've got a lovely free cruise for you. Can't wait to tell you about it. Right, next, it's a cheeky getaway for a nice little holiday in Malta and a P&O cruise around the Greek Isles. It's 10 nights and it all starts on the 24th of March next year, and we fly off to Valletta calling Malta International Airport, and we are going to spend 3 nights in Valletta, which is a wonderful, wonderful little island. Do you know, this is the fascinating fact that I know about Malta, because I went on holiday there probably about, say it was probably about 30 years ago now, and on the transfer coach from the airport to the hotel, there was a guide on there, Heidi High Campers, one of those kind of things, and she told us that Malta is 9 by 7 miles. That's all. And they also call it Calorie Island because there's lots of yummy desserts there. And it's very, very nice indeed. It's a gorgeous place, really is. Lovely to walk around. Valletta's fantastic. It's got a lovely market. There are some nice night tours you can take there to the Medina and the Mosta, I think it's called. It's lovely. I don't know if they do have a CNA, Mr. P. Does anybody know at home? Has Valletta got a CNA? In fact, we should put a message into Nikki. Nikki, one of our product team, actually lives on Gozo and is having a wonderful time out there and still putting all of our deals together from the sunshine. Anyway, let's go cruising next, shall we? And it's a 7-night cruise on P&O Cruises Azura. She's a fabulous ship. She's a very, very popular ship in the P&O Cruises fleet as well. And you can see why. People just love cruising with P&O Cruises because you really do have the best of everything on board, and everything's so simple, and there's everything we love on board. There's bingo, there's karaoke, there's fantastic dining on board. You will absolutely love it, and of course plenty of pools and lounges and everything else. You'll love the restaurants on board, and I love the fact that as soon as you get after your 3-night stay in Malta, as soon as you board the ship, you're actually staying in Valletta for an extra overnight there before you start cruising around the Greek Isles, which is very nice. So you can have a good little mooch around, and you've already seen Malta, haven't you? Because you've stayed there for 3 nights before your cruise. It'll be lovely. You'll love it. Beautiful accommodation as well. Everything you need is there. And the restaurants and the dining on board, as I have to say, you've got lots of included dining there. You've got 3 main restaurants, in fact, actually. You've got 2 sort of sit-down restaurants, and then you've got the buffet as well, plus specialty dining as well. You've got the Beach House, which does Latin America and Caribbean cuisine for a little cover charge. You've got Sindhu, of course, which is the very popular Indian-inspired cuisine there, which is lovely. Epicurean is on board as well, which has lots of British favourites. It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you can be on the other side of the world in blazing sunshine and you just think, just want a good old steak. And you can get it, which is fantastic. Lovely. Or a nice curry. That would be quite nice. I fancy curry tonight, actually. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of all this talk of football. It kind of makes you want to have a curry, doesn't it? I don't know. Anyway, here's where we're going. So your first night on the cruise, you'll overnight again in Valletta. And then away you go to Piraeus, which is the port for Athens. And then you've got Heraklion, Hania, and then back to Valletta for the flight back to the UK. Deposit today on this one is £299 each. And the price tag, considering it's 3 nights holiday in Malta, and then it's your 7-night full board cruise, no gratuities to pay on P&O Cruises Azura. Check out this, because this is really good. This is one that you definitely want to jump in for as quick as you can. Put your deposit down, because we're talking March next year. What's the weather like in March here? Yeah, I'd say that if I wasn't on the telly. I could say that too. Yeah, it was awful, wasn't it? Absolutely dreadful. £799. We're just hanging on to the sun at the moment, aren't we? Just enjoying it while we can for these few days, because it's on the turn again at the weekend, isn't it? which is rubbish, but there you go. Although we've got the Cruise1st summer party on Friday night. Oh, watch out, Manchester, here we come. It's going to be fun. No, I won't tell them where it is, Mr. P. I don't know where it is, to be honest with you. If you told me, I would have forgotten by Friday anyway. 799, yes, it's my first Cruise1st party in 10 years. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I do live a long way away from where the venue is, that's why. Anyway, let's have a look at the details, Mr. P, if you don't mind, please. You concentrate on what you're doing there. Tried to call me out for all of my excuses over the years. Well, actually, to be honest with you, it's because I used to work for about another 6 different channels and I was here, there and everywhere all of the time, so I was always never around. I think that was it. Anyway, oh yeah, Mr. P says that'd be a good question. Where else? Which other channel have you seen me? Blimey, we've only got an hour, Mr. P. Every channel under the sun. Although it's funny because people always come to me and say, oh, what, like QVC? And I'm like, that's the only one I haven't done. Anyway, never mind. PO311. One day, you never know. Let's go back to your comments as well, because we're filling the show full of those tonight. Jane from Stockport says, my favourite cocktail is a margarita. Very, very nice. That's the one with lime in it, isn't it? Margarita, I think, is it? Mexican one, isn't it? Isn't it margaritas you have in the Mexican? We had some in Hola on MSC Virtuosa or Meraviglia. Amanda Shaw says, Arvia, P&O Cruises Arvia. She had pink gin fizz, but she got a bit tipsy. Oh, she stopped the story there. That's no good, is it? Got a bit tipsy. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. That's it. I have no more news. She said, I would love to win a cruise for my partner's 60th birthday. Well, you never know. You never know. Someone is going to be winning a cruise between now and 9 o'clock. We had to do something to keep you away from the football, didn't we? We're guaranteeing a cruise being given away tonight. Is it Brad and Jen or is it Bad and Jen? I'm not sure. It says bad here, so I'll go with that. Favourite cocktail is a pina colada. Alyssa and Max from Reading say the best cocktails were Moscow Mules on the Pride of America sailing around Hawaii. We were on our honeymoon in the bar staff. We're not shy on the spirit measurements. One at a time, I hope, responsibly. We had the whole ship rocking. Francesca says, my favourite cocktail is a Cosmo. And I last had one on an MSC cruise on Meraviglia, sailing from New York to the Bahamas. Lovely. Christine says, best cocktail was a blue Hawaiian on Seascape in April. Great ship and crew. Donna says, love a Long Island iced tea, but yet to experience one on a cruise. Hope this changes soon. Oh, Donna. Oh, are you a bit of hint? Is she hinting to the judges there? It's a random selection, you know, but I could be calling 15 of you tonight. I have no idea. We've left plenty of time to do it, don't you worry. But we are giving away a cruise tonight, I promise you that. Richard says, love a Long Island iced tea. Last one I had was on Transatlantic on Jewel of the Seas. Hannah and Chris says, it has to be a mudslide. A mudslide? On the Celebrity Eclipse, told my husband it was a chocolate milkshake and he ended up wobbling out of the theatre. Thanks for the live shows. Oh, I need to know what's in one of those, Mr. P. A mudslide. Can you do an ingredient search for that, please? In the meantime, oh yes, I've got to do a big thank you. List of thank yous very, very quickly. Sorry, this is very self-indulgent, but thanks to everyone. First of all, to all of you that have messaged into the show since we started. Keep the messages coming in tonight. It's been enormous fun putting this show together. And massive thanks to everyone who helped make it happen. Of course, him in my ear, Mr. P, Daniel, for dreaming up the idea and, of course, putting together the way the show looks and flows and having the wheel made and all kinds of things. Thank you. And thank you for putting up with my cheek and sarcasm as well. But I promise you, he gives as good as he gets. I promise you. And we are best friends. To wonderful Richard, behind, yes, we are. Daniel and I are going to Vegas in September. There's Richard, who's behind all of the cameras here, who is wonderful. Again, we are amazingly good friends and we've worked together for, 65 years now. Thank you to lovely Polly as well, who presents the shows with me. She is up in the Lake District at the moment with a glass of something responsible, going through all of your lovely messages and sending them through to the studio. So thank you. Also, thanks to our Cruise1st product team as well. Paul, Nikki, Lisa, Ross, Laura, Anthony, Chelsea, David, and many others who work so hard, and Claire, for putting our offers together, plus all the team at Cruise1st who look after you when you call the magic number. A big thanks to my lovely cruise line guests as well for coming in to see us all. Most of all, thanks to you, because without you, we don't have a show at all. And although this show is coming to an end tonight for this series, we've got even more shows that we're making now for the channel than ever before. There was something else that we wanted to reveal tonight, but it's just not quite finally. It's 99% happening. But soon you'll be able to see us in even more places. Won't affect this channel. This channel will carry on exactly the same, I promise. But there's going to be other places, and I've said way too much there. Way too much. I'm getting a verbal slap around the legs. Anyway, right, where were we? Keep your comments coming in. Favourite cocktails we're on at the moment. A mudslide, Mr. P says. Vodka coffee, Irish cream, and heavy cream. Is there no chocolate in it at all then? Coffee liqueur. No chocolate in it at all. You'd think it would be a mudslide, because a mud pie is like a chocolate cake, isn't it? Anyway, keep them coming in. Maybe you've got a different version of a mudslide. Let us know. Drop it in. Remember, I want to know your favourite cocktail, where you enjoyed it, which ship. Get in touch while we get on board another ship. This time it's the Norwegian Spirit, and this hot offer sees us cruising around the Far East, and it's 16 nights starting on the 5th of January, flying off to Singapore for a 3-night hotel stay. Wonderful. We love Singapore. Whenever we're going to the Far East, rather than just doing, because it's a long old flight or going to this part of the world, so it's quite nice to then say when you arrive in Singapore, rather than just jumping straight onto the cruise ship, 3 nights in a hotel. First of all, lets you get yourself the right way up. That's a hotel reception with that big fountain in it, by the way. It's part of, is it Marina Bay Sands, I think? It's lovely. So we've got 3 nights in a hotel. Get yourself around the right way, go and see all the sights of Singapore, and then it's time to cruise. Now we're cruising Norwegian Spirit, and we're doing it all inclusive with premium drinks, one at a time responsibly. Premium drinks right the way through the whole cruise. You've also got some Wi-Fi. You've got shore excursion credits for every port you go into, and you've got, what's the other one? Oh, a night of speciality dining, which is very nice indeed. And speciality wise, you've got lots to choose from, like Steakhouse, Cagney's Steakhouse is in there. There are others. Now, this is recently, in fact, start of 2020, just had a load of work done. So new restaurants are in there. Onda by Scarpetta is an incredible restaurant. It gets really rave reviews. What I would say, whenever you get on a cruise ship, if you're going to speciality dine, get those booked literally on day one, because some of the restaurants are so popular. They're kind of, by the time you want to do them, they're kind of all booked up. And then you have to deal, with a slot that might not be convenient for you. Here's where we're cruising as well, because this is Thailand and there's a bit of Hong Kong in here. You've got an overnight in Bangkok, which is lovely. Popping into Hong Kong and finishing the cruise in Taipei, in Taiwan. And that is where you get off the ship and then fly back to the UK. Now, full Cruise1st package on this one, over 16 nights for January. Perfect. Lovely. For those of you who've wanted to go to the Far East for ages and ages and ages, now's the time to make it happen. You can do it with a deposit today of just £199 each, which is brilliant. And price of the whole package, really, really good, considering you've got, it's long flights here as well, flying all the way out to Singapore, 3 nights in a hotel there, and then the 11-night cruise, which is all inclusive, on very, very smart ship as well from Norwegian, with so much more included, drinks, Wi-Fi, extra dining, and you've got your shore excursion credit as well. 2199. I mean, listen. You could spend that going to Paris for a few nights, couldn't you? Very, very easily. That's amazing. And if you want to take it up, remember, low deposits tonight. All you need to do, call the team on the magic number 0800 953 4701 and quote NCL339 is the TV reference there if you want to do that. And you can pop that straight into our website as well. Fingers crossed it will work. Our website needs a bit of a kick sometimes, but if you do have any problems, just call the team on 0800 953 4700. You'll have to excuse me, I think I've got the beginning of another cold. The second this summer. What's going on? It's why, because the weather goes up and down like a proverbial. Anyway, Rita, your comments. Rita says, favourite cocktail was in MSC World Europa. It's called... it's called a dirty banana. What's a dirty banana, please, Mr. P? I don't know if I dare ask, actually. I'll move on in the meantime while you look that up. Helen says, hi, Derek. My favourite go-to cocktail on my last cruise in May to the Norwegian fjords was an Aperol Spritz on MSC Virtuosa, which is lovely. I love it. We have got Virtuosa coming up in this show, of course. It wouldn't be a show. Oh, hang on. Dirty banana is fresh banana with rum and coffee liqueur. There's a lot of coffee liqueur in these cocktails, isn't it? It's a wonder you get a minute's sleep. Anyway, very nice. Good name for a cocktail as well, why not? Elaine says it's our 44th wedding anniversary and it would be great to have a cocktail to celebrate. My favourite is a Bloody Mary. Lovely. I can't do tomato juice, I'm afraid, and that's the only thing. Tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. I can eat cooked tomatoes, but not fresh. And tomato juice, no, I'm afraid, not for me. But lovely. Julie says best cocktail was a baby Guinness on. Oh, I know which Julie this is. Hello, lovely Julie. You've just been on Anthem as well, Julie, haven't you? Baby Guinness on Meraviglia, Miami Vice on Royal Caribbean ships, or any cocktail is special when cruising. It is. Lots of love to you and Andrew. Yes, you're not on our list for the Caribbean in November. There needs to be words about that, doesn't there? Right, Mark says, my favourite cocktails are anything containing whiskey. Going up and down ships' hallways at 3 a.m. are one of my favourite pastimes. I don't know what you mean. It's very easy to find your cabins on all of the ships. Very easy, isn't it? It's just is it that side or is it that side? Hi, Derek. I'm Hayley and I live in lovely Somerset. Unfortunately, I've never had a cocktail. No. You've never had a cocktail. She says I'm a cider girl. Come on, you've mixed a cider with something, haven't you, at some point in your life? She says I'm going to try one on our next cruise. Well, true. Well, you've got some good ideas now, haven't you? You've got, what was it, mudslide, dirty banana, Mai Tai, Bloody Mary. Try them all, one at a time, responsibly, of course. Don't hold me responsible. Anyway, right, keep the messages coming in. Any subject, quite frankly, that you like. But how about the best thing your other half bought for you on a cruise or in one of the ports? Was it diamonds? Was it a watch? Was it a fake Gucci handbag? Or just a chocolate croissant? I don't know, you tell me. Text cruise a space and your message to 60777 or email studio@cruise1st.tv. I have to remind you why we're asking for so many messages. Everyone tonight must message with your name and your number as well, because I am giving away a cruise between now and 9 o'clock. Absolutely guaranteed. Right, next deal, Mr. P. It is a week up to the fjords with MSC. Hang on, a week to the fjords, MSC. Guess the ship, everyone, please. Divina, no, I'm afraid it's not Divina. It's MSC Virtuosa. You knew that, you cheeky monkeys. We're joining her in May with other dates for the cruise in June and August next year as well. Here she is. We love Virtuosa. So many of you have cruised with Virtuosa as well, I know. She does. I keep saying this we've recorded so many shows. We were recording some earlier today, actually, in the studio. We were saying, to me, Virtuosa feels like our ship, like our baby, and we're not letting her go. It's great. She's with us this year. She's with us next year. And I think I'm right in saying she's with us in 26 as well. We just love her. And we love the fact that we can go cruising for 3 or 4 nights and just have a non-stop party on Virtuosa. And then there are these slightly longer itineraries where you get to meet a fascinating mix of people and you just have a really, really good time, because no matter what the weather, there is always something good going on these cruise ships. They're amazing. Now, of course, this cruise is going up to the fjords in Norway. So it's not this time. I mean, there are certain itineraries where we're chasing the sun, for instance, and there are certain itineraries that are great. Who's the cider lady? Hayley. This would be a good first cruise, Hayley. If you've never cruised before, going up to the Norwegian fjords, because I'll tell you why people like it. One, it's close to home. Norway's not that far away. And Norway also is not, the Baltic freezing nightmare that you think it is. It's actually really beautiful. Even in May, in this time of the year, they have very similar weather to us. You can have some good days. There are maybe some not so good days, just being honest, at this time of the year. But fjords cruising is all about the views that you enjoy. It's all about getting into the cruising way of life as well. You know, you could get very, very used to being looked after every single day of your cruise. No washing, no cleaning, no cooking, you don't have to lift a finger. I always say with cruising, you breathe in and out for yourself and the cruise line will do everything else for you. It really is so relaxing. It's all about switching off and having a really, really good time. I've got a good offer for the premium drinks on this one as well, to be enjoyed responsibly one at a time, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. Here's where you're going to, up in the fjords of Norway, and you'll look at that list of names and go, never heard of any of them. They're all beautiful, beautiful places. In fact, if you go to our website and find the cruise there, it will go through each of the destinations. It's like sailing through big, wonderful valleys, almost like massive canals with mountains either side. I'm going to sort of paint a picture, and it's beautiful. You will love it, and you'll know why so many people want to go up to the Norwegian fjords. They're wonderful, just little cute little towns up in Norway that are so special, and it's all about being eye to eye with the scenery as well. It's lovely. Right, yes, you can pop that reference, we've just checked it, pop that reference into the website. You'll see the full details everywhere you're going, and you can put a deposit down for this date, which is the 10th of May next year, of £100 each tonight, and that's for a full week of gratuity-free cruising on MSC Virtuosa for May up into the fjords. No way, really? Hang on a second. We're just having a, what's the steward's inquiry? Just to make sure that we've got all of our ducks in a row. We'll get the price for you in just a second. I'll just tell you now that there are other dates for the cruise in June and in August as well. Yeah? Are we... Mr. P's just double checking something just to make sure that we give you exactly... Oh, it's exciting when something like this happens. This is live telly, everyone. Say again? Oh, okay. We can go with it then, can we? Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. Did you? Oh, Mr. P thought it was higher. Oh, you know why? You've been reading through my notes, Daniel. That's why. Okay, what's happened here? That's right. That price is absolutely right for the cruise. But on my notes, remember, I did the calculation if you went all-inclusive, and that comes out at a higher number, of course. So we've got a special deal for the premium extra drinks package, which is £29 per person per day. So I worked out, if you did all-inclusive, £702 for a week all-inclusive. Brilliant. And the premium extra drinks package, by the way, is unlimited. It's not like, you know, there's 5 drinks a day and there must be a 2-hour gap between each drink. None of that nonsense. It's just unlimited. You go from bar to bar to bar, and every time you want to drink, you just tap your thing on the doodah and it's not going onto your account. And you can upgrade very, very easily. As I said, there's other dates in June and August, so call the team for the prices on those. And let's have a look at the upgrades then, shall we? Let's have a little look. You were seriously taken back by that one, weren't you, Mr. P? Yeah, he didn't know that it was so low. Well, there you go. You are watching. You know, you are the producer for Cruise1st, and you have been for many years. You've seen some things with MSC over the years. The crazy prices. Honestly, it's brilliant. And it's funny. We were saying this earlier. Sometimes the prices can lead your brain to thinking that this is a budget product. You know, I'm taking a budget cruise here. It must be because it's so low in price. Honestly, see the ships. They're beautiful. They're brand new. They're smart. They're very, very cozy. They've got lovely Swarovski staircases and everything. They love it. Right, so let's go back to your comments now. Tina says, the best thing my hubby bought me on a cruise was the cruise itself. I paid for the Norwegian fjords, so a few weeks back, and bought a £900 painting in the gallery. So question should be, what have you bought yourself? Yes, absolutely. Can I have a picture of the painting, please? You can email it through. Email it through, studio@cruise1st.tv. I'd love to see it. Muriel says, the best thing my partner bought me on MSC Grandiosa was the chocolate. It was amazing. Yeah, they make their own chocolate on board, and they have a lovely chocolate shop with a nice little coffee shop right next to it, where I always go for my tequila mint hot chocolates, which is lovely. Richard says, best thing my hubby got me was a diamond ring 5 years ago in St. Martin. Unexpected, but a lovely gift, especially shining in the Caribbean sun, I bet. Wowzers. Wow. Wow, I think I need to take some notes here and take them home. Alyssa says the best, because I have no diamond. I am married, but have no diamond. Alyssa says the best thing my husband bought me was a Swarovski bracelet on Virtuosa. He didn't know until he got the bill at the end of the cruise. Whoops. Oh, yes. Yes, that's a good way of getting yourself a gift, even if you're not, expecting a gift, is you go and purchase a gift and then add it to the account, and then at the end of the cruise, just mysteriously, how did that happen? No idea. Sue says, we did a cruise for our honeymoon to the Caribbean and my husband bought me an eternity ring from St. Martin. It must be a good place for diamonds, St. Martin, eh? Elaine says, my husband was looking for a diamond ring for me for our 25th wedding anniversary. We were on Norwegian Spirit to Quebec from New York in the fall. We went to Tiffany's in New York, which was very special. That was 19 years ago, and I did get my ring. Fantastic, Elaine. One more for now. Hannah says, my husband was romantic on our honeymoon and bought me a hand-carved, one-of-a-kind Tonga war club whilst we visited a village. All genuine, he was told. After parting with a good amount of cash in haggling, he found the item in its masses in a stall by the ship by a market seller at a fraction of the cost. Oh, no. Can I? Right, okay, just yes, you're right. Okay, Mr. Peace just said, right, share your Vegas story. The last time we were in Vegas together, and you know what's coming. This guy, in the middle of the street, just hands me a CD. It wasn't a mug. Well, I was the mug. That was good. He gave me a CD. And then he went, take that. So I carried on walking with it. And he was like, oh, yeah, let me sign it, bro, and blah, 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 blah. And then he told me this sob story about, my father's just passed away and this, that, and the other. Anyway, $100 later, I then eventually escaped these two people, because he also had somebody else with him who also wanted $100 because he had somebody who was in hospital with something terrible, and it was quite obviously a con. Where did this one go? Mr. P disappeared straight the way around the corner, just left me there to fend myself, to be conned by somebody in Vegas. There you go. Best friends like that, who needs enemies, eh? Yeah, and then I got insulted by Elvis, but that's another story. Anyway, keep your lovely comments coming in, and remember, I can't tell you about that one. A comment is also one step closer to me calling you to play, spin and win for the last time in this series. Someone will be winning a free cruise tonight. I could show you the picture of Elvis, couldn't I? Just make sure that your messages have got your name and your number in them. Did you get married on a cruise, or get proposed to on a cruise, or meet the love of your life on a cruise? Tell me the gossip. You've got the details on the screen as to how to send me a message. Next, we are off to the Caribbean. In fact, it's a package with the Caribbean and Miami and a Cunard cruise. This is for October next year, over 13 nights, and we fly first from the UK out to Miami, and I would love to see Miami. I'm going to see it very, very briefly as we get on MSC Seascape in December. No, it'll be December by then. It'll be December by the time we get on the ship, won't it? So we'll have a brief glimpse of Miami. You get 3 nights in this package in Miami. Wonderful to get down to South Beach, of course. Go and do all the glamorous shopping. Go and see all the Art Deco buildings. Bless you, Richard. Richard's getting the cold. Richard's going off to Japan next week for 3 weeks, so he doesn't want to have the cold that I'm having. And yeah, we've spent the whole day in the studio together, so sorry, Richard. Sorry. Never mind. We have got amazing shows coming up for you, and lots of new shows. Plus, there'll be new ways very, very soon. New ways to see us, as well as, don't worry, nothing's changing on this channel. We're staying exactly the same on this channel. We're just adding to the stable, but I just can't tell you all of the details right now. Wish I could, because this is the last live chance to do it, but we'll keep you up to date, don't worry. So this is Queen Elizabeth from Cunard. She's wonderful, as you know. She's Cunard. What do you need to know about the opulence and the beauty of going on a Cunard voyage? You're going to absolutely love it. How many of you, I wonder, have done a Cunard voyage already? How many people are waiting? I'd love to see messages. How many people are waiting to do their first Cunard? Maybe, I always say it's one of those, I've always said this since I was first on telly talking about cruises nearly 15 years ago. It feels like Cunard, you kind of build yourself up to. It's like a cruising career, and at the ultimate point point of your career, you finally get to do the Cunard cruise. And they are wonderful. I've heard from so many people over the years who've come back from their Cunard voyage cruise, whether it's a transatlantic, whether it's something like this where we're doing the Caribbean. And they've all said, do you know what, it was wonderful. It was really special. I expected to be dressed up like a dog's dinner 24 hours a day, and it was really relaxed and comfortable. Yes, of an evening, it's a bit smarter, you know, as you would expect. It's lovely. It's like being in a Hollywood film, isn't it? Of an evening on a ship like this. You will love it. Right, let me show you where you're going. Of course, we've just had 3 nights in Miami, and then you're going around the Caribbean, which is rather nice, isn't it? And your cruise is 9 nights, and you're going to the Dominican, Montego Bay in Jamaica, Belize and Cozumel in Mexico, back into Miami, and then your flight back to the UK. Hey, your deposit on this one, by the way, this is for next October, where it will be grim as you like here, but your deposit on this holiday is only £99 each tonight. So if you wanted to get this in the diary for next October, when it will be as miserable as sin here weather-wise, £99 each as you deposit, we'll get it absolutely sewn up for you. Let's show you the price tag of the whole thing. So good, because this is your flight to Miami, 3 nights there, and your 9-night Cunard voyage, and your flight back from Miami. How? How do we do that? And listen, you only have to give us £99 of that as a deposit each today. To get that booked. Remember, subject to availability, because, you know, once the cabins are sold, then that's it. We can't double book them, because that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? I've heard those. Have you heard those stories recently about planes often overbook, don't they? In the hope that a few people will drop out, because that's the average thing that happens. Some people do drop out along the way, but you can actually get to the airport with your ticket, and then told, yeah, sorry, there's no room for you. You'll have to try again later. I'd be furious, wouldn't you? Anyway, 1899. Here's the upgrades as well. So if you want to go up to ocean view, balcony or suite, you absolutely can on this one. It is lovely. Very, very nice indeed. Right, back to your comments. Brenda in Clacton. Well, that's a place that's in the news at the moment, isn't it? I'm a solo traveller. First cruise last year on the Virtuosa. What a beautiful ship. Due to go on Ambience with Ambassador to the fjords in September. You'll love her. Love that. She says, all being well, because I've been ill twice this year, so it's in the balance at the moment. Well, fingers crossed. Loving your live shows. Thank you so much, Brenda. Gary in Buckinghamshire has been watching for 6 months and booked with Cruise1st for the first time on Friday. Thank you, Gary. Sailing with Virgin on Scarlet Lady from Barcelona towards the end of August this year. Well, shall I tell them? No, I won't tell them. Liam says, what were you doing in June 2015? Where have all the years gone? I was surfing TV channels many years ago, and hey presto, I discovered Cruise1st TV and have now been on 10 cruises. Wow. Off on another med cruise in August. Cruises are better value than land-based holidays, different entertainment every night and different choice of restaurants every night. Wowzers. Yeah, you are one of our first viewers, actually, because we started in January 2015 on the telly, and you've been with us since June. Well done. Yes, and you followed us here, there and everywhere, because we've changed channel numbers. We've been in how many different studios, Mr. P? 3 or 4 different studios along the way. This one, we're staying here. Amanda says, Cunard looks amazing. Yeah, we're just about to put pen to paper for the next 5 years. I say we, the royal we, Mr. P. Barbara says, hi Derek, love the shirt. This new one, especially for the live show, this one. It looks like it should be on a flagpole, doesn't it really? Makes me want a cocktail. Pina colada just on the fjords with P&O Cruises Iona. And what's the time, Mr. P? 8:42. We're going to start playing soon, by the way, and we'll play as many times as we need to until we give away the cruise. So keep the comments coming. Literally, you probably have 3 to 5 minutes before we start playing. Right, let's go on our final offer then. And we're off all-inclusive with Celebrity now to the Canaries, Morocco and Spain for 13 nights starting on the 13th of January. There's too many 13s in that for my liking. Anyway, it's got an exclusive Cruise1st saving of over 400 quid each. Okay, I've got over the 13 thing. So when it's cold, dark and rainy here, let's fly you off to Barcelona for a one-night hotel stay. That'll be rather nice, won't it? Barcelona's fantastic. If you want more than one night on a package like this, by the way, we can always make that happen. One of the other reasons for getting you out to Barcelona is that you're there the day before your cruise goes, which is pretty good. It's nice, it's reassuring, isn't it? Because you know that you're already there. It means, you know, you're absolutely ready to go cruising. And here's where you are going cruising with Celebrity on Celebrity Infinity, which is very, very nice. Lovely. I spy with my little eye. Did I see a lawn club there? I think I might have done. Did I not? I saw something green from above there. Maybe it was a tennis court. I don't know. It has got a rooftop terrace as well, which gives you a lovely... No, don't bring your own grass. No, absolutely. Don't bring turf with you on a cruise just to create your own lawn club. I don't think they'll let you on with it. Anyway, stop saying things like that, Mr. P. Let's go to the Ocean View Cafe next. That's lovely because that is your kind of... I don't want to call it a buffet because Celebrity are 5-star. It's, you know, everything's freshly prepared. You can see the level of the cuisine on board is absolutely fantastic. You can go speciality, of course. Tuscan Grill is your steakhouse there. If you decide to go up to a suite or one of the aqua glass, for instance, you have your own exclusive restaurant there and lots of other perks beside that, which is nice. Plus cuisine, which is your wonderful exclusive restaurant. Yes, did I mention that this was all inclusive? Yes, I think I did. Did I? Well, I will now. Cheers to that. So those cocktails that we've been talking about tonight, you'll get as part of the offer because you've actually got a classic drinks package on this one. And you've got Wi-Fi, so you won't even need to go down to the iLounge there and log on like the old days of an internet cafe. Yeah, it might still be there, the iLounge. I don't know, because everyone's got their phone in their hands these days, haven't they? Anyway, here's where we're cruising to. Down to the Canary Islands, Lanzarote, Gran Canaria, Tenerife. Then you're over to Morocco, to Casablanca and Tangier. Back into Spain, Cadiz and Malaga. And then back into Barcelona for your flight back to the UK. Savings of over £400 per person on this, so we'll get straight to the price tag for you because I'm itching to spin. In fact, I'm going to start spinning anyway. See what I win this time around. 1499 per person, and that is saving you exclusively with Cruise1st over £400 per person. Here's the upgrades. It's CEL 305 is your TV reference for this one, which is wonderful. So there's lots included on that. And again, if you want to know more about it, just go on to the website at cruise1st.tv and you will find all of the details there. It will show you exactly where you're going to, more on the destinations as well. It's just that I won't go into more detail because we've got stuff to do in this show, like give away a cruise. Like this is what everyone's waiting for, isn't it? There are no spoilers in this show either. I have no idea what's happening with the windbag kicking, and I couldn't give a blind doodah. Right, okay. So someone between now and 9 o'clock is guaranteed to win a cruise because it's time for this. Right, okay, while Mr. P dials our first contestant, and we'll do as many as we need to until we give away that cruise. It's going to be an amazing cruise as well. In fact, I'll wait until we've won it to tell you what it is. It's very different to the other two cruises we've already given away in this series. No wonder we're stopping it. We've nearly gone broke. Joanne says, my friends went on a Cunard cruise a few years ago and loved it. I was worried it might be too formal, but they've taught me around. Oh, hang on, I hear ringing. Right, it should be ringing Bev.
Hello.
Hello, Bev. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's Derek off the telly.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready to spin? You ready? Can you see your TV for a start?
I can see the TV.
Wonderful. Right, let's spin the wheel and let's see what we can win you. I'm guaranteeing winning somebody a prize tonight. Well, somebody's going to win a cruise. Everyone's going to win a prize, but for one of you tonight, it's going to be on a cruise. How many have you been on, Bev?
I've actually been on 25.
25? Wowzers! Wowzers! Have you? You must have some already. You must have some in the diary booked already, then, have you?
Yes.
Lovely. Right. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. It's still. Where's it going to land? This is going to be so exciting. I can't wait because I think actually we've just gone past free cruise, but that's happened every time someone has won the actual cruise. It's just gone past. Oh, I tell you what though. Well, Bev, you've obviously got a keen interest in cruising, so I am going to send you I'm going to subscribe you to a fabulous cruising magazine, which I think is it World of Cruising, I think, isn't it? That we will do. It'll be a different one, but we'll let you know and we'll sort it all out. Bev, thanks for playing.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you.
Lots of love.
Take care.
Right, we need to dial somebody else then. In the meantime, stand by your phones. If your phone rings, stop everything and pick it up. Bev and Mark says our second cruise was for our 25th wedding anniversary. We're celebrating 40 years this year and 30 cruises. Congratulations. Derek, I quite fancy giving Cunard a try now that they've relaxed the stuffy shirt reputation of old.
Hello.
Amanda.
Hello.
Hello, it's Derek from the telly. How are you?
Oh, I'm a bit excited.
Right, I'm going to spin the wheel. How many cruises have you been on?
I've just been on one.
Have you? Tell me, where was it and when?
It was last end of May on P&O RV and it was round the Med.
Fantastic. Was it? Did you have one of those star turns on the entertainment?
Yes, we had, was it Levac, the drag queen?
Oh, did you? Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, there was lots going off, lots to show.
Very good. Right, okay, let's see. Amanda. How long have you been watching us here at Cruise1st TV?
I've been watching it since last May, last year, long time. Every Sunday I put it on TV.
Lovely. We're very popular on a Sunday, aren't we? Love you. Keep watching. Oh, Amanda, it's not the cruise, but it's an I Love Cruising T-shirt. How about that?
Hey, thank
lovely.
you.
Thanks for playing. Take care. Lots of love.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you soon. Right. Okay. Well, we're going to dial somebody else then. Right. Who was saying, yes, now Cunard changed their formality rules there. The daily tasks appealed to my inquisitive mind rather more than the average show on most ships. Fantastic. Louise Slater says, or we're bringing somebody else now, the best thing my hubby bought was a Tanzanite tennis bracelet, closely followed by a painkiller cocktail. Okay. Oh, painkiller. It's the name of a cocktail. Of course it is. I'm so innocent. Fraser, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's Derek from the telly. How are you? Where are you, more like?
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm all right. I'm taking it you're north of the border somewhere, are you?
Yes, my dogs are barking because they jumped up to get the phone.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's a good job you got the call, Fraser, wasn't it? Where are you based?
Yeah. I'm in Stirling in Scotland.
Stirling. Wonderful. Let's see if I can do a sterling job at winning you a cruise. Let's see. The dogs are going crazy there, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why I went out to the back.
How many cruises, Fraser, so far under your belt?
18.
18. Well done. Good man. All booked with us, I hope. Just say yes. Right. Let's see. Remember, there's a free cruise hanging in the balance. If you say no, we might hang up. No, we won't. I'm joking. Right. You have won. Fraser, your prize is also an I Love Cruising T-shirt. Fantastic. Lovely.
Oh, fantastic.
Have you got another? When's your next cruise booked?
Well, hopefully December. We're looking at it just now.
Fantastic. Get it booked, that's what I say. Thanks for playing, Fraser. Thank you so much. Right, okay. Next, keep your comments coming in, by the way. Joy says, hi, Derek. My husband and I have been viewing Cruise1st for at least 10 years, and thanks for all the cruises so far. Thanks to all for our cruises so far. One of my favourite cocktails was rum cake, spiced rum, creme de curacao, or cacao, Chambord and fresh cream. That sounds nice. Sandra, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good.
How are you?
It's Derek from the telly here.
Really?
Yes, it's Derek from the telly. Where are you based, Sandra? You didn't switch over to the football, did you?
No, I'm watching you now, Derek.
That's all right.
Actually.
Turn the telly down because it's in delay. Tell me where you are.
I'm in Great Yarmouth, Norfolk.
Great Yarmouth. Is it sunny in Great Yarmouth today?
It's gorgeous.
Fabulous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Make sure you turn the telly down. I'm spinning for you right now and I could be winning you a free cruise. It's worth knowing the very second it happens, let me tell you. Right, okay, we are getting ever so close. So how many cruises?
Oh, God, how many cruises have you been on, Gary? 15.
15?
And we just booked another.
Have you?
Booked another with you. Yeah,
Where are you going?
First. We're going on the Scarlet Lady on the 4th of August.
Scarlet Lady, very nice, with Virgin Voyages. Oh,
Yes.
You've won an I Love Derek teddy. Hooray!
Oh, wow.
Fantastic. We'll get that out to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Love to you and Gary as well. Right, let's line up somebody else then, shall we? We've got... How long have we got, Mr. P, in reality? 6 minutes and 2 seconds to give away a cruise. Right, Brian says, in 2007, my wife and I got married on P&O Cruises Oceania and recently on Iona to celebrate the new year. Ended up buying my wife a diamond ring. June.
Hello.
Hello, June. How are you? Where are you?
In Wrexham.
Wrexham in North Wales. It sounds like we're calling the moon.
Yes.
It's Derek off the telly here. I'm going to spin the wheel and try and win you a cruise.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. How many cruises have you been on?
About 10 now.
10?
Yes.
Wonderful. You got one booked at the moment?
Yes. On
you going?
Arabia to the Caribbean.
Oh, nice. When are you going?
March.
Oh, lovely. It's a long way to March. If you win the cruise, you'll be going cruising much sooner than March, let me tell you. This will
I
be
will indeed.
absolutely brilliant. Who do you take on your cruises, Jean?
My 2 friends.
Oh, wonderful. Lovely. Right, we're nearly about to find out what you're going to win tonight, June. I really hope it's the cruise, but we've just gone past it by 1. I'm so sorry. It's the Cruise Magazine subscription. Thanks for playing, June. We'll sort it all out for you. We've got to move on, though, because we've got to call somebody else, because we've now got 4 minutes and 45 seconds to give this away. Right, OK. Oh, Brian, who went on the cruise in 2007 and got married on P&O Oceania and then recently on Iona to celebrate the new year, ended up buying his wife a diamond ring. Oh, I tell you what, happy wife, happy life. Jason from the Midlands has been watching for 2 years. We'll miss the live shows. And by the way, love your shirts.
Calling.
Helen.
Helen.
It's on another line.
Helen's on another line. We can't talk to Helen. She's on another. Try again, Mr. P. Jason from the Midlands. Oh, yeah, I've read that one. Bernadette says she's in Minehead. Hello, Bernadette. She's been watching and booking for years. Brilliant offers. Prices can't be bettered and so much info. Thanks, Derek. Sorry the lives are finishing. So are we, but there are exciting things happen. There are reasons why. Richard.
Hello.
Hello, Richard. Where are you?
From Dudley, West Midlands.
Dudley! Lovely. Right, I'm spinning for it. It's Derek off the telly, by the way. It's not just a random call. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to win you a cruise, in fact. Let's see. Fingers crossed. How many cruises, Richard, under your belt?
None. I've booked my first one in end of August.
Oh, lovely. Brilliant. Where are you going? Who with?
With myself and my nephew, we're going to the Norwegian fjords.
On which ship?
Iona.
Oh, Iona. I thought you were going to say Virtuosa then for a second. P&O Cruises as well. Good man. Right, I hope you have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can win you another cruise for absolutely free. We've just gone past it, but don't by any means think that you're out of the game because we've just gone past it. Oh, do you know what? It's gone one past again, Mr. P. We've got to the Cruise Magazine subscription again. Richard, I'll get it out to you. I've got to move on. I've only got 3 minutes of the show, but thank you and enjoy your cruise as well. Oh, my word. We've got to give away this cruise. We've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to do it. We can do this, Mr. P. We've been watching constantly for the last few months since we were introduced to it by my mum, says Peter. We went out on our first cruise last year. Rita, hello. Good evening.
Oh, hello.
Hi, it's Derek from the telly. Where are you?
Sorry.
Where are you? Where are you, Rita?
Yes, I am.
Where are you?
I'm in Lincoln.
She's in Lincoln. Lovely. How many cruises, Rita, so far?
37.
37? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wanted to go on the cruise with Derek, but we'd already booked one.
Oh, for
so
heaven's sake.
For the cruise with Derek 3.
Right, that's
I want to see where you
it.
stand.
Cancel it, we'll change it. No, we won't. We'll do another one, though, in the future. Right, okay, we're about to find out what you're going to win, Rita.
Lovely, thank you.
I really
Thank
hope...
you.
Hang on, stay there, don't move. Don't hang up, for heaven's sake.
I'm not, oh my
Rita.
God, I'm really excited.
Rita, you have won away from the cruise. You won a cruise ship board game. I'll get it sent out to you. Thanks for watching. Listen, we'll see you on Cruise with Derek 3. And I want a note from your doctor if you're not there. Right, OK, we're going to try one more because we literally have 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm just going to say thank you to everyone who's been watching and playing. Donna. Oh, hang on. I need someone to answer the phone first, don't I?
Hello?
Donna?
Yes?
Donna, it's Derek from the telly. I'm spinning the wheel for you right now. This better be the free cruise. This better be.
yeah.
I've got to give it away. We decided before the show, by the way, if this isn't the one, because we literally have 1 minute, so we are going to run out of time, and we left 15 minutes to do this, and we've had a fair crack at it. We're going to give it away to the very, very first caller if we don't get the free cruise on this one. Stop erring and umming, Derek. It's because I can see the clock. I can see it ticking away. We've got less than a minute. Right. Okay. Come on, wheel. Stop. Donna, how many cruises so far?
Just one.
Fantastic. Oh, I wish I could get this one as a free one for you. I really, really do. Do you know what, though, Donna? Is this ever going to stop? It's an I Love Cruising t-shirt, Donna. Oh, I'm so sorry, but thanks for playing and thanks for watching as well. I love all of you. I can't even remember the name of our first caller. It was Bev. Lovely Bev. Bev, we're going to call you in just a second off air and we'll sort it out. But you've just won a cruise with Virgin Voyages as well, which you're going to love. And there are various dates and things, but we'll talk to you about that. I'll give you a ring in just a moment. Listen, thank you to everyone who's watched this show and been part of it as well. There's so much more coming from the channel, more shows, more places where you can see us as well. But thank you so much for being there. If you really must, you can go and watch the football now. But thanks for being here. Love you loads. See you soon. Bye-bye.